It's the final battle of this trip, and I'm not leaving without taking another crack at this beast. What's going on? This is Magic Mitch, the food adventurer, and in this video, I'm rematching the sandwich challenge at Jethro's barbecue in Ankeny, Iowa, which is just north of Des Moines. And I'm coming back for revenge against Jethro's Emmenecker sandwich challenge. Now just as a quick recap, there's a ton of stuff going on with this sandwich. You've got pork tenderloin, buffalo chicken tenders, thick slabs of bacon, and you even have an Angus steak burger in there. Then you've also got white cheddar sauce, and of course on top, you got that spicy pickle. And along with that sandwich comes with either 1 pound of waffle fries or tater tots. And of course, I'm going with tots again because why not? You'd be silly to get anything else. And again, you only have 15 minutes to finish this entire challenge. But if you're able to do so, you get the meal for free, which costs $25, a free shirt, and your picture up on their wall of fame. Just like any other rematch in the past, there's no clowning around here, no playing games, just straight to business. And with this being a rematch, one advantage I did have is that I'm more familiar with the challenge itself, so if I needed to, I could update my approach on how I attack this monstrosity of a sandwich. Because as you just heard, there's a load of different ingredients that go into that sandwich, and they're not the same in terms of how easy each one is to eat. But really, with only 15 minutes to finish this sandwich challenge, you really just have to shut up and get after it. And even though I do my best to be a cleaner eater, in this case, I was even trying to be mindful of limiting the use of my napkins and even the use of my drinks. Because any amount of time saved here could be critical towards the end. And speaking of drinks, I made sure to have all the drinks in the world before I started, which it is good to be prepared, but it's just one of those things that still makes me laugh whenever I see it after. So during this challenge, I did pull a bit of an audible when it came towards the end of the sandwich. And this is actually something I prefer not to do, but again, not a lot of time here, and I wanted to keep my aggressive pace. So I made a sandwich using that last piece of pork tenderloin. And I'll be honest, I really don't know if it actually helped here, but either way, I wanted to be done with the sandwich by the 10-minute mark.
Come on, Mitch.
And when it was time for those tots, I didn't hesitate to go right into fry ball mode. Balling up those tots to make them easier to eat, throw them down, and then chase it with my trusty Diet Coke.
Come on, Mitch.
With time running out, I continued to push myself, just hammering down handfuls of tots as best as I could. And the good news is, the tots, they tasted great, especially with a little bit of that leftover cheese sauce. The bad news was, unfortunately, just like last time, I was having a tough time keeping a good pace. And also this time around, I was dealing with a different, very unexpected curveball.
1 minute, Mitch, you got it.
And that is, I was actually dealing with a nosebleed during the challenge. It actually started about a minute or so into the challenge, but it quickly went away. Until I started working on the tots, which is just so wonderful, so convenient. The timing could not be more impeccable. It wasn't actually that bad, but it was a bit of a distraction. And it did affect my ability to breathe to a certain degree, which is kind of weird to say, but because I was right there, with the finish line in sight, I kept pushing forward, as the crowd watching was cheering me on.